Hi Leos! Hope you guys are all doing well. Today we are going to be doing a yearly 2021 general reading for all Leo signs, sun, moon, and rising. Full moon is coming up in your sign in just a couple of days. Today is January 26th. So we are counting down to that full moon. I'm sure you're feeling the effects of it already, Leo signs. General messages for all Leo signs, sun, moon, and rising. Let's see what messages come through for you for work, love, health, all of the areas that are important to you, Leos. Let's see what messages show up for you. This is a general reading for all Leo signs, sun, moon, and rising for the entire year of 2021. Okay, let's see what we have. Everyone is getting such similar cards. Really interesting. Okay, Leos, you guys have the 9 of Cups in reverse. You have the 8 of Cups upright. You have the 2 of the 2 of Pentacles upright. The 8 of Swords upright. The 6 of Wands upright. The Queen of Cups in reverse. The Ace of Swords in reverse. The 9 of Wands in reverse. The Hierophant upright. The 6 of Pentacles upright. The World in reverse. The Devil upright. The King of Swords upright. The Lovers in reverse. The Queen of Swords in reverse. And then we have the 6 of Swords upright, and at the bottom of the deck we have the 7 of Pentacles upright. Let me just, there you go. Okay, Leos, you guys are leaving some sort of connection behind that is no longer serving you. At one point, it may have felt like this was a good idea. It made you feel really nice. You felt safe, secure. It seemed like a smart thing to be in this connection. And something has happened to make you realize that you can no longer participate in this connection. If this is a job, I think some of you are tempted to leave it. I think some of you thought this was going to be a great opportunity at work, and as time went on, because of extenuating circumstances, this could be because of the pandemic, this could just be other responsibilities showing up. For some of you, this is like a loss of a job. Something has happened to cause you to walk away from something that you once thought would bring happiness. Some of you are juggling more than one thing, and you're having to, I think because you're juggling more than one thing, there's no space on your plate to deal with whatever this other connection is. This other connection that made you really happy, this maybe if this is like a passion project of yours, something that you started that you thought would bring about happiness, you're realizing that there's just not enough time in your day for you to continue pouring into this thing. Maybe other responsibilities have shown up other pressures in life have shown up to take you away from something that you've already poured into. This juggling action of like you trying to be the jack of all trades, trying to hold everything together, is making you feel trapped. But this trapped energy is just in your head. You're not actually stuck anywhere. I think there might be some guilt associated with this. You could be in a situation, if this is involving family, maybe your family obligations, your guilt towards something is making you feel like you have to stay there. It's making you feel like you have to leave something behind that was really important to you for the sake of juggling other things that are making you feel stuck anyway. Like it's like you don't have a choice. You have to let go something that you really enjoy in order to accommodate for other responsibilities. If this is a love relationship, this could be you prioritizing whatever is necessary to keep this relationship together over like your own thing. It's like because you care so much about the other parties involved, you would much rather sacrifice something for the happiness of others. But on an internal level, this isn't making you happy because you're letting the thing that is making you happy go in favor of everyone else's demands on you. So you're walking towards a Queen of Cups. This might be the person you're in connection with. This could be a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. After you created space in your life to accommodate for this other person and what they are needing, these other responsibilities, when you give up that thing that's made you happy, when you sacrifice it for another person and you walk towards them with an offer, I think you're going to hold on to a little bit of resentment. And you're going to start to feel a little bit defensive because of what you had to give up. With the Ace of Swords in reverse and the Nine of Wands, it's like you're keeping your words close to your chest. You're not going to be defensive about things like in a verbal way. Instead, your resentment is going to show up through actions. I think it's going to be less about talking about things and laying everything out on the table and having constructive conversations to see to this juggling. I think you might be a little bit more passive aggressive in terms of your approach to a partnership of some sort involving a water sign. I don't recommend doing things that way. And what I do see on the spread is that that's how you're going to choose to juggle what the other person needs or the other people need in order for them to feel safe, secure, and happy. Leo signs, you guys are going to be sacrificing. I don't like the idea that you're going to give up all of these things that make you happy to accommodate for other people's stress. But that is what I see here. The danger of just letting go of what makes you happy instead of creating a balanced situation, though, is that you're going to start to feel like you're the one who's carrying most of the burden. You're going to feel like you're the one literally feeding everybody. In a relationship, you're going to feel like you're the one who's always doing the sacrificing. You're doing all of the giving. You're the one who's working so hard. You're the one who's always having to be understanding. You're the one who's always needing to create like conversation. You're the one always having to keep things spicy. You're the one who's always reassuring someone else with their anxiety, with their stress. And eventually you are going to grow very tired of that, because it's like a bottomless pit. Whoever you are in connection with, it's like they are a bottomless pit. It doesn't matter how much you give and give and give. It just feels like it's never going to be enough. And with the world card and the devil together, it's like what starts out as you having good intentions in making that sacrifice to accommodate for others, your passive aggressive tendency, like the grudge that's going to slowly start to grow and build from you feeling like it's always you who has to do the work, that's going to create a toxic situation between you and this person or this group of people. I see this more as a personal relationship. You could also be dealing with a Capricorn. If this is a work relationship and not like an intimate connection, I feel like if this is work, you're going to end up holding the burden. You're going to be doing most of the work for a company or for like a group of people. I think you're going to end up leaving. There's a possibility that you're going to end up leaving something behind, like I said, like a passion project of yours, in order to create space for a job, like something you're already obligated to, something you're already part of, because of people's complaints that you're not around enough, you're not giving enough, you're not doing enough. So you're going to take that challenge on, and you're going to leave behind the thing that actually makes you happy, and you're going to give to this company, this organization, but you're going to end up running the risk of taking on more than you need to. By holding on to responsibilities that you actually don't want. That's going to create a passive aggressive energy. And the more that you allow this to fester, I think the more defensive you're going to get, the more cold you're going to become, the more angry you're going to show up. Because Leos, you guys are passionate people. And the thing that you're investing your time into isn't necessarily something you're actually passionate about. This is someone else's dream. You're feeding somebody else's dream. You have the King of Swords, the Lover's card, and the Queen of Swords. There's a lot of sword energy, especially at the bottom of this spread. With the Lover's card, this could be a soulmate connection. Soulmate doesn't necessarily mean it's a love relationship. Soulmates can show up anywhere. You could also be dealing with a Gemini. So right now on the table, I see Capricorn, I see Gemini. There's a lot of Pentacles energy here, so could possibly be any earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Tons of Swords energy. So you also have Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra energy is who I see here. But there's lots of people involved. You have the King of Swords, you have the Queen of Swords, and you have the Lovers. So there could possibly be a union between a King of Swords and a Queen of Swords, like some sort of partnership that's here. Maybe these are the people that you're working with. Maybe these are the people that you are in some sort of connection with that you're going to have to leave behind. With the Six of Swords, it's leaving something behind that is just no longer serving you and entering a different space, that one that is actually in alignment with you. You're going to try giving up on your dream. You're going to try giving up on the thing that keeps you happy for the sake of other people. And it could possibly be the Queen of Cups, the King of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. It could be all of these people. There could be 3 people in the mix here. And you're going to try it. You're going to try this thing, giving into another project that is not really what lights you up. You're going to develop the passive aggressive attitude. It's going to turn into a toxic situation. You're going to realize that you made a mistake and you're going to want out. And when that happens for you, don't ignore that feeling, because your gut instinct at the very beginning already told you you probably shouldn't give up your dream. You shouldn't probably give up the thing that you love the most, but you will. You will, because you want to keep people happy, because you believe that you can balance it all. And throughout the year, you'll realize that the sacrifice that you made for the happiness of other people, you're not getting anything back in return. And when you do leave, you're going to realize that the hard work and effort that you've put into maintaining certain relationships, it has to be a two-way street, Leo. It can't always be you that's required to do all of the hard work. Why are you doing all the digging? Why are you planting all the seeds? Why are you watching it grow? Why are you the one doing it all? Just because you decided to walk away from your project, from your happiness, doesn't mean that you also have to be the one who's working 3 times as hard as everybody else. There's no need to juggle. There's no need to feel trapped. There's no need to feel guilty. These people that will eventually make you feel guilty enough to walk away from your thing in order to reinvest yourself in their thing, don't fall into that mess. It's not your mess. You have nothing to feel guilty about. Let's pull some clarifying cards. What is this? 8 of Swords energy. Clarification on the 8 of Swords. If this is a family situation, it's like you're giving up on something like a side project of yours, a personal project of yours, in order to give back and spend more time with the family. But because you end up doing that, you're going to end up getting not taken advantage of, but it's like you won't have any time left for yourself at all. You won't be able to juggle and balance everything that's going on while creating space to invest in yourself. And then you're going to be taken advantage of. Yeah, there's like hidden motives in this situation. If this is a partnership, there's hidden motives here. There's people trying to get away with stuff here. You have the 3 of Wands in reverse, the 5 of Swords upright, and you also have the Moon card. Some of you might be dealing with a Cancer sign, the water sign. But I asked for clarification on the 8 of Swords. That's the trapped energy. It's like, what is it that's causing you to feel like you're trapped? What's trapping you and pinning you into a corner? And it's somebody that's trying to get away with taking you away from the thing that's making you happy. If this is a personal relationship, you are in partnership with a very insecure person, with someone who feels like they have to compete with you and your work, or they have to compete with the love that you have for this thing. I think it's work. And because they feel like they have to compete for your attention, they're going to try to manipulate and make you feel guilty and make you choose spending more time with them and re-devoting yourself to that personal relationship. But there's hidden motives that are here. There's hidden motives. So what seems like forward movement, what feels like, okay, this is an opportunity to build, whoever is responsible for making you choose, they have an ulterior motive. It's like they want to keep you to themselves. It's actually their own insecurity at play that's causing them to feel like they have to give you an ultimatum, that they have to make you choose. And I think in the end, you will choose them because they're important to you, but you'll end up regretting making that choice. And in the end, when it's all said and done, you're going to end up leaving that situation to go back to what it is that you originally left to begin with. Does that make sense? Like, you're going to give this person or these people the benefit of the doubt. You'll listen to them and you will give what they want a go, but it's not going to work out for you. You're going to end up resenting them. It's going to create a toxic situation. You're going to end up wanting to walk away. And when you walk away, which you will, because you're going to realize it's not fair that you've been doing all the work and carrying the burden, you're going to end up back where you started, back to the same passion project thing of yours that you left. The devil. Any clarification on the devil? What is this devil card? Yeah, you feel like you're left out in the cold. This double energy, it's like, nope, there's no warmth here. The resentment that's going to build between you and this other person or these people that are involved, the people that took you away from what you truly love, it's the resentment is going to create such a huge gap between you and these people that it is going to feel like a cold energy. It's going to feel like you can't move forward, you can't collaborate, you can't experience abundance. There's no like real true feeling of partnership here. There's no give and take. There's no balance. There's no balance. Let's take a look at the Lovers. Any clarification on the Lovers? Okay, well, you got the Ten of Swords upright. You have the Page of Wands in reverse, and you have the Three of Cups in reverse. So what once seemed like a good thing, something fun, something happy, something that has potential, is eventually going to make you feel like absolute shit. Whatever this connection is, if this is a love connection, like a soulmate, intimate love connection with the Lovers card, if it's a Gemini, this connection is going to make you feel really, really shitty. Which makes sense because we also pulled the Devil card. That resentment is going to build up so much. You're going to end up feeling betrayed, hurt. I think their ulterior motives are going to reveal themselves to you, whatever they happen to be. And when they do reveal themselves and what they were truly trying to make happen and manipulate, that betrayal is going to be something that will be enough to make you leave it. You're going to leave this situation behind, but it won't be until you give them a chance. Whoever it is that's going to try to pull you away from your current situation, you're going to listen. You're going to give it a chance. It's not going to work out. You're going to end up feeling betrayed because some weird deception is happening behind your back that you just don't know about with the Moon card upright. And it's some sort of betrayal that when you do end up finding out, it's going to hurt you a lot with the Ten of Swords. Let's just see. The World card, Ten of Swords. Let's just see if anything else comes up. The World card, Ten of Swords. Leo signs, I'm sorry. This is you genuinely trying to meet somebody where they're at and give them the benefit of the doubt. This is you really trying. But deep down inside, your gut is already telling you that this isn't actually what you want to do, but for the sake of this connection, you're just going to do it anyway. And it's not going to lead to anything good. Okay, Ten of Swords. Okay, this is good. So with the Ten of Swords, you also got the Fool card. So with an ending is a new beginning. You get a fresh new start at some point this year. After you work really, really hard at the thing that you're passionate about. There's a lot of hard work energy here, Leo. I think you're gonna have a very your year is gonna be about being diligent, about taking your time, about understanding that you will only receive blessings if you're willing to be consistent and work hard at it. And the thing that you're leaving in favor of something else, you're gonna work hard at the something else for an extended period of time just to try to show these people that you are committed. But even though you're committed, you will still end up having resentment because deep down, something in your gut is already telling you this is not actually in alignment. You're just giving it a chance. When that betrayal and that heartbreak happens, recognize though that in every ending, there is always a new beginning. And with the Fool energy, the Fool is not a fool because he's naive and stupid. The Fool is the Fool because he has so much faith in the universe and he understands that even though he is taking a step forward into what looks like a cliff, he's not actually going to fall. There are things outside of your mental capacity, outside of your 3D vision, that are actually working in your favor to ensure that you will be okay. And if you understand that and you know that, forgive yourself when you realize that you've been played. Because it's not your fault that you were played. All you did was trust people who didn't deserve to be trusted. But you gave them the benefit of the doubt, and that's okay. Your biggest learning lesson this year, I think, will be to trust your intuition, to not be afraid to go against the grain. You are Leo signs after all. You guys are trailblazers. To not feel guilty for wanting what you want, and to be fearless in chasing after your dreams. And understanding that sometimes what you need to sacrifice is not your dream, but sometimes you need to sacrifice connections that don't support you while you try to accomplish your dreams. And I hope that resonates with you, Leo. It's impossible for you to please everybody. It's impossible for you to make everyone happy, but you're going to try to. And when that betrayal happens, recognize it for what it is and take it as a learning lesson that you need to put yourself first. And when you are in total alignment with your purpose and with what makes you happy, that is when good things are going to continue to come to you. And you have a brand new beginning waiting at the end of the tunnel. You're going to be okay. You're going to get through this. I don't know if this is going to be a personal relationship or a work connection because there's cards that symbolize both. And because this is a general read, it's very difficult for me to be able to tell. It'll be different for all of you, but just keep a lookout for this to happen. Keep a lookout for something that just doesn't intuitively feel right. Pay attention to when you sacrifice your own needs and desires in favor of others, and recognize that that might be the situation that this reading is calling to. And if it is, everything is going to be okay. For a while, it won't feel like it will be. But if you stick to it and you continue to work hard and you stay patient, you're going to channel the Fool energy at the end and everything is going to be okay. Okay, Leos, I hope this resonated with you. If it didn't, please make sure that you check your moon sign and your rising sign. And like I always say, I encourage you to check back in a couple of months to see if this resonates with you then. Yeah, I guess that's it. And I will catch you guys in another video. Bye.